Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 42 of the Toronto Thunderbirds franchise here at Madden NFL 22, and today the Toronto Thunderbirds return home for a matchup against the 4-1 Philadelphia Eagles. Both of these teams are the top two in the NFC East, so this should be an early division clash. We will have to do it without Jonathan Allen, however, as he had a high ankle sprain, so our best run defender will be absent for this game. But the winner of this will take a this is a good judge to see who's the top team in the NFC East. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. As Philadelphia, we'll start off with the football as we kick it deep. It is going to be a touchback, and out comes Jalen Hurts in this Philadelphia Eagles offense. Hurts has been decent so far this year. He's had 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Still trying to prove to Philadelphia, despite their record, he is the man in Philly. Because remember last year, Eagles did go a league worst 3-14. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Hurts' first pass is batted down. That was a dangerous throw. As now make it now 2nd and 10. They're going to go to the ground game, as this will be a run by Miles Sanders. He maybe gets one before being wrapped up, and now you face 3rd and long to start. 3rd and 9. Hey, Jalen Hurts to throw. Checks it down. That's not going to get a first down. And Toronto will force a punt. And out comes Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Thunderbird offense. Fitzpatrick, we've seen so far, has not been the same we saw last year. 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. We've had a heavy emphasis on the run game. So as long as Fitzpatrick can just be a game manager, we will be okay. Come out in the offset eye. It's a handoff to Gibson as he gets 2. And his last week, 38 carries, 146 yards, and a touchdown, as he has continued where he left off in his record-breaking season just a year ago. 2nd and 8 now, handoff to Gibson right side. He's going to get 4, and Curtis Samuel is actually hurt on the play, and that does not look like a good injury. Now 3rd and 3, Fitzpatrick to pass. Checks it down to Gibson. He's going to have himself a first down, and he'll pick it up to the 45. And Samuel will not return to this ball game. 1st and 10 now, I formation give to Gibson. He's going to be wrapped up. Eagles have a very good front 4, so our run game will be put to the test. As 2nd and go right back to them, and this time he's going to pick up close to the marker. And I'll make it 3rd and 1. They bring in 3 tight ends, going to give it right back to Gibson. He's going to have the first down. So it looks like a lot of what we saw against Dallas, as well as what we saw against New Orleans in their early going, a lot of Gibson in the first half. As here's 1st and 10, another give to Gibson. He follows his blocker and actually stumbles on him after a gain of 7. Man in motion now, this time give to Gibson. He actually bounces it out right side, but nice tackle by Darius Slay. Keeps him from getting a lot more, but Gibson did get the first. And Toronto with another just time-eating first drive for them, as that's a 5-yard game. And actually Mitchell Schwartz will have to come off the field for Toronto. So that's 2 big injuries. And they're already without right guard Brandon Scherf today, as it'll be 3rd-round rookie Emil Ekiyor Jr. making the start at right guard. Gibson got another first down here at the 19-yard line. He's going to have another inside the 10. Just all Antonio Gibson on this first drive. 1st and goal, they try to spread out the defense, but there's Fletcher Cox, the best defensive tackle in football, makes his presence known. Finally gets a tackle for a loss. Now he goes 2nd and goal from the 11, back to Gibson, trying to run right side, and he gets those yards back. But now you got 3rd and goal from the 9. Fitzpatrick forced to throw, throws a fade into double coverage. That's not a good idea. But Toronto will walk away with 3 thanks to Blankenship's kick, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. A lightning quick quarter, as both teams only had 1 full possession. But Philadelphia did have a 2nd possession. It looks like it's going to end in a field goal try to start the 2nd quarter. They do hit it, so it's now 3-3. Toronto back with the football now at their own 49 midfield. Gibson gets a nice handoff. He actually breaks it to the left side. He's going to find his way into the end zone, but I don't know if it'll be 6. There was a flag down. It looks like it's going to be against Toronto. They're focusing on Terry McLaurin, which can only mean one thing. That is going to be a legal block in the back. That'll negate the touchdown, so that's unfortunate. We did move the chains. It was a down the field block, but 1st and 10 now from the 41, almost intercepted across the middle. Dangerous pass. Now 2nd and 10, go back to Gibson. He runs into the arms of Fletcher Cox for no gain, and now it's 3rd and 10. Play fake to Gibson. Here comes the pressure. It's tried to be picked up, but it's not going to be able to. Eric Wilson comes through the middle with a sack, and Toronto ends up with nothing on that drive. So all tied up at 3 apiece here. 7:30 to go in the first half. Hurts the throw on 1st and 10. Checks it down, and that's going to be a breakaway. Comes away with the football, and it's going to be down the sideline into Toronto territory. And Chase Young is hurt on the play as well. He would be okay. He will return into this one shortly. But now 2nd and 11 for Philly. There's a run to get those yards back. And now you face 3rd and 9. Hurts the throw. 4-man rush. Stays in the pocket. Rolls to his left. Fires downfield, and it's going to be caught. Nice job by Hurts to not just run for it. And Hurts has been very effective and efficient so far. 11 for 13. Now the 10-yard line. Basically goal to go. It's a swing out pass to Sanders. He will get 4 as Hurts now got 121 yards passing. 2nd and 6, offset I. Handoff to the rookie Isaiah Spiller, and he's going to run into the arms of Sweat. And now you face 3rd and 6. Hurts underneath center. Quick 3-step drop. He's going to roll to his right. Keep his eyes downfield and find Dallas Goedert for a touchdown. Nice drive by Hurts in the passing game as that results in 7. Now the Eagles up 10-3 with 4 minutes to go in the half. Toronto back with the football. Here's a draw play that will be swallowed up by Brandon Graham after 2. Now they head to the I formation. Another give to Gibson. He's going to be wrapped up from behind. Now you face 3rd and 4. They're going to throw for it. Quick 3-step drop. Fitzpatrick looks across the middle. Can't find McLaurin. They will punt, and we've hit the 2-minute warning. Eagles up 10-3 looking for more points. They'll start off at their own 27-yard line as Hurts looks to pass, keeps his eyes downfield, and finds a man at the sideline. It's been very odd to see Hurts not just take off and run for it, but it's been a very good surprise if you're an Eagles fan. Another 1st and 10. This one's going to be a big catch and run for Sanders. He's going to get it into Toronto territory down at the 35, and the Eagles threatening. Try to set up a screen pass. That's not going to work for Spiller, so that'll result now in 2nd and 10. Sanders checks back into the ball game. Hurts in the pocket, rolls to his left, fires across the middle, has a man wide open. It is Garrett Wilson, the number 9 overall pick at Ohio State. He sets it 1st and 10 from 13. Minute to go. Hurts in the pocket, going to stay there. Checks it down right side. Goddard not ready for it. Hits him in the backside. I got 2nd and 10. Spiller checks back into the ball game now. Hurts drop back, stays in the pocket, rolls to his left. This time he's going to take off and run for it. Slides down at the 4, and Philly calls their 2nd timeout. 3rd and 2 now, 48 seconds. Hurts back to throw. He's pressured. He's going to go down. Matthew Ioannidis with the sack. Toronto will use a timeout. They'll be down by 10, but they're looking for some points here. They have 31 seconds, only 1 timeout left, and Fitzpatrick on 1st and 10 is going to be sacked. And no timeouts will be called, so that'll be how the first half ends. The Eagles up 13-3 thanks to their stifling defense. Will that continue, or will Toronto find a way to jump back in this ball game? We'll have to find out in the second half. Week 6 action around the National Football League as we started to get into the middle time of the season. We'll start off in Miami with the Dolphins losing 17-14 to the Broncos as Miami's still struggling to find things in the new Watson era. In Pittsburgh, the Steelers hosting the Colts, and they're up 21-3. Wentz 2 first-half interceptions, while Winston has 2 first-half touchdowns. Both teams trying to get back to 500. Lastly, in the Meadowlands, the Jets hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals have won 4 straight, looking to make it 5 against Zach Wilson and the Jets, who are struggling, and they're not trying to fall to 1-5 of their own. Both quarterbacks with a touchdown. Zach Wilson, though, has an interception. Back to our ball game here. Toronto starts off with the football in the second half at their own 25, and Gibson going to be stuffed in the backfield thanks to a company of Eagles. Now 2nd and 11. Fitzpatrick to throw. Finds Gibson out of the backfield. Catches it right in front of Eric Wilson. He moves the sticks. Fitzpatrick only 42 yards passing. Now 1st and 10. Pump fake. Fitzpatrick has a man wide open, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Nice range by Anthony Harris to get over in time because Brown had beat Darius Slay. Now 2nd and 10. Try to check it down to Gibson. That's not going to connect. Now you face 3rd and long. Fitzpatrick to throw again. Rolls to his right. Going to be chased and sacked down. That is going to be against... don't have that one on my note sheet, but it's going to be a sack for the Eagles, and they get the football back. So Toronto had a field goal on their first drive, and they've yet to put up points. And now Philly faces 2nd and 7. Hurts rolls to his right. He's just going to keep it himself, pick up a first down with his legs on his 3rd rushing attempt of the day. Empty now from their own 32. It's a QB draw this time. Hurts keeps it, runs left, picks up 3. And now 2nd and 7. Bunch to the right. Hurts in the pocket, 4-man rush. He's going to throw it, check it down. There's a man, it's Alan Lazard, who's going to run to the 47-yard line. Hurts has been phenomenal in the air. Toronto hasn't been able to get a lot of pressure this game after last week's sack fest against the Saints. There's a nice stuff on first down, making it 2nd and 11. Trying to set up a screen pass for Sanders. He's going to get it, and he's going to be brought down by Montez Sweat. Now he faced 3rd and 6. Hurts in the gun. Going to look to throw. 4-man rush again. Hurts tries to fire downfield, but it's going to be incomplete. Nobody got a hand on that one. And the Eagles will punt as well. So both teams punt to begin the 3rd quarter, and this time it's a sack by Fletcher Cox, who gets in the backfield on a pass play. Big time sack. Now you're facing 3rd and 12. And Fletcher Cox gets there again, forces the errant pass. Lucky to fall to the turf. And the Thunderbirds' offensive drought continues. Eagles back with the football now, 6:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's a give to Sanders, who's wrapped up on 2nd and 10. Nice play by Deron Payne, who stepped up in the run game so far. Now he faced 3rd and 12 for the Eagles. Hurts, play fake to Sanders. In the pocket, looking downfield, just throws it away as both defenses now forcing punts, both of them settling in the 2nd half. Toronto back with the football, 2nd and 8. It's a lot of the same. Derek Burnett this time on the sack brings down Fitzpatrick. Now you face 3rd and a 5th of the field. Fitzpatrick going to be brought down again. Fletcher Cox and company get to Fitzpatrick. Offensive line, no Scherf, no Schwartz. They are reeling. 1st and 10, though, for the Eagles. Nice run defense by Chase Young as the rest of the defensive front has stepped up in Allen's absence. Now the Eagles face 3rd and 7 of their own. Hurts to throw. Steps up, fires, cannot connect, and both teams forcing 3 and outs. I don't think anybody's got a first down, it seems like, in this half. And that'll make us to the 4th quarter. Fitzpatrick and the offense finally getting past midfield to start the quarter as there's a give to Gibson. That'll be a first down that we see. It's a gain of 12 on Gibson's 23rd carry of the day. New set of downs now. Fitzpatrick and the offense trying to get moving. Here's a quick pass to Gibson out of the backfield. That's going to get you 4. And just trying to stay ahead of the sticks. 2nd and 5. Fitzpatrick tries to check it down. That's going to be incomplete. And now you face 3rd and 5. Fitzpatrick back to throw again. Finds McLaurin across the middle. He's going to have a first down marker. That keeps the drive alive. And now Toronto is back in the red zone. Haven't seen this since the opening drive of the game. Quick pass to McLaurin. He's got to make one man miss, and he can't. So that'll be a gain of 2. Nice tackle by Steven Nelson in the open field. 2nd and 8, a little bit of motion to Gibson. He's going to cut it right side. He's going to have his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Big time play for the Thunderbirds. Gibson will find the end zone. That cuts it to a 1-score lead as it's now 13-10 for the Eagles. So now it's time for the Eagles offense to wake up. 1st and 10, and it's intercepted. Hurts finds the arms of Kendall Fuller. Big time interception. And just like that, the Thunderbirds are right back in this ball game. They start this drive already in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Handoff to Gibson. He's going to run into the arms of the Eagles, though. 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick in the gun. Now going to throw for it. Finds McLaurin cutting across the middle again. That's a gain of 8. That makes it 3rd and short. From the 11, Fitzpatrick. They're going to throw for it here. Finds Brown across the middle. He holds on through contact, and it's goal to go from the 3. Toronto threatening to take their first lead since the 1st quarter. Handoff to Gibson. It's a race to the pylon. He's going to find the end zone. Touchdown Gibson, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And Toronto now has a 17-13 lead. All the momentum has shifted to the home team. The crowd has finally come alive. 1st and 10, give to Sanders. That's a gain of 4. 12 carries, 19 yards. 2nd and 6, Hurts back to pass. Throws across the middle. This one is tipped around, and it finds the arms of Cameron Curl. Interception again for Toronto. Back-to-back picks on back-to-back drives. Toronto has blown this one open, it seems like, on defense. It's now 2nd and 10 for the Thunderbirds offense. Play fake. Fires. Humphrey's open. He breaks the tackle. Breaks another tackle inside the 10. Everything clicking for the Thunderbirds. Goal to go now from the 7. Handoff to Gibson. He runs forward. He's not going to find the end zone. Tackle down at the 1. 3 tight ends now. Quick pass to Reyes. He's going to find the end zone. Touchdown. Sammis Reyes, the first Chilean-born player in NFL history, has his first career touchdown. And just like that, the Thunderbirds have an 11-point lead. 2 turnovers, 2 touchdowns. This is a screen pass to Sanders, and he's going to lose the football. Hit down by Collins, who picks up the football. That's the 3rd straight turnover for the Eagles, and they are falling apart. Toronto starts off in Philadelphia territory again. 2nd and 7 from the 38. Fitzpatrick laid across the middle. That one's batted down. 3rd and 7. Eagles just trying to force points and get off the field. Almost get a sack. Ball falls incomplete. That's a 55-yard try for Blankenship, who's been perfect on field goals so far this season. Hits this one, and that extends the lead now to 2 touchdowns. And we're inside 7 minutes. Can the Eagles have a drive going where they don't end up in a turnover? 2nd and 5. Hurts scrambles, picks up 2. That makes it 3rd and 3. Big time down here for the Eagles offense. Quick drop, fires outside. That one's batted down. Great play by Trey Herndon. And the Eagles are going to go for it. 4th and 3 from your own 32-yard line. Hurts throws a deep ball right side. And this one is incomplete. Can't connect with Garrett Wilson. And when you go for it on your own side of the field and you don't get it, that is a big missed opportunity. Gives it right back to the Thunderbirds. They don't do much with it. They do get 3. But this one's kind of all but over. 17 points now in the 2-minute warning. 4th and 14. Hurts can't connect in the end zone. Deron Payne would be hurt, but it doesn't matter, though. He will be okay. And Toronto gets the football back. Now just looking to run out the clock. But on their own 28-yard line, Gibson rips off a 72-yard touchdown run. Talk about slamming the door in the face of your opponent. Wasn't even trying to score there, but you get the blocks. Might as well find the end zone. The hat trick for Gibson today. 37-13 for the Thunderbirds. A minute left to go in this one. Here's a 2nd down play for Hurts as he scrambles outside the pocket. He's going to get close to the 1st down, but Austin Blythe gets hurt on this play, the former Chief. So the Eagles now without their center. They do drive inside the 15 with 20 seconds to go, and Hurts will find his man Goddard across the middle, gets leveled, finding the end zone. So the Eagles do tack on 7, but that'll be how this one ends. The Thunderbirds win 37-20 thanks to 34 fourth quarter points. An explosion of points in the 4th quarter. You can't even say the offense because that is on the back of 3 turnovers forced by the defense. It took a while, but the offense finally somewhat came alive. I wouldn't even say the offense played all that well today. Gibson had the big runs that kind of inflates his stats. It was the defense in this one, man. They kept us in it for 3.5 quarters, and all it took was they just said, I'm going to take it into my own hands. They're going to score the points. They're going to force the turnovers, and they gave the offense short fields and 3 turnovers, 3 touchdowns. That is what won us the ball game. So big win here for the Thunderbirds. They can improve to 4-2 on the season. Eagles fall to 4-2, but we both sit atop the NFC East. But we have that important tiebreaker game to start against the Eagles. Only our 2nd division game also of the season, and we're 2-0 as we beat the Cowboys earlier. Did have one new injury in this game that will stick around. It is Curtis Samuel. He will be gone for 5 weeks with a broken collarbone. Yes, he was holding his left bottom, but it is a collarbone injury because that's how Madden works. To get more depth at wide receiver, we're going to sign James Proche II off of our practice squad, and we're going to send Sean Jolly, the 6th-round rookie, to the practice squad. Hopefully he doesn't get claimed, but I need the spot because I don't want to get another wide receiver hurt. Week 6 football is over. As you can see around the league, the Broncos actually beat the Dolphins in that game. That's a big loss for the Dolphins. They're 1-5. Floors, the seat's getting kind of hot. The Chiefs, though, lose for the first time to the Jaguars 37-21, and Lawrence had 500 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. That's what it's going to take to beat the Chiefs. The Jaguars get it done, and they're now a sleeper team in that AFC South. Go to the 4 o'clock games. The Niners beat the Cardinals 31-28. So the Cardinals started undefeated. They've lost 3 straight. Maybe a little bit of turmoil out there in the desert. Where's Kyler Murray's head? Is he on the same page with Kingsbury? We're going to have to get answers if the Arizona Cardinals want to make the playoffs. For the AFC on CBS 4 o'clock, it is the Raiders and the Titans. The Titans win this one. Raiders off to a slow start, but the Titans still a very dominant team in the AFC South. You can't forget about them. They have just been consistent for years. Sunday Night Football, the Ravens beat the Patriots 35-23. So last year's top seed in the AFC is well below 500. Big bounce back win for the Ravens as well. That gets them to 500 as they sit 3-3 while the Patriots continue to fall. On Monday Night Football, a battle of Texas teams. The Cowboys get it done 34-31. Prescott just did a better job of taking care of the football. Elliott had 100 on the ground and a score. And that was enough to keep the Dallas Cowboys a victory as they try to keep pace in the NFC East. Here are your players of the week. Gibson got it for us. He ended up with a $187 and 3 scores. You saw Lawrence's stat line. Fitton did have that one interception against Lawrence. That was net him AFC defense. And Jair Alexander had 2 picks. And the Packers win this week. That brings us to the next game. We actually face the 4-2 Green Bay Packers, who we saw them struggle last year, and we talked about how they were struggling this season, but it seems like they finally found their rhythm. They're starting to get hot, and this is still a very scary team when they're hot. Playmakers at all levels. They have at least a superstar, it seems like, on all levels of the offense and the defense. And you got to start off with offense. You got to start with Aaron Rodgers, the multi-time NFL MVP. He has stuck around in Green Bay at the age of 38. Still a top 5 QB. And then you have Aaron Jones on the ground, who is a sneaky good running back, who I don't think is talked about enough. And that's because they had the best wide receiver in the league in Davante Adams. So how are we going to stop this trio? Well, it's not going to be easy to get pressure, as that offensive line is anchored by David Bakhtiari, the best left tackle in the NFL. So we got to get creative on defense. Also got to get creative on offense. Kenny Clark clogs the middle. We had some problems with Fletcher Cox today. It's not going to get much easier with Clark. On the outside, you got to worry about Zadarius Smith pass rushing, a dominant pass rusher, so you can't hold on to the football long. And it's going to be hard to throw into the secondary because we just saw Jair Alexander walk away with 2 picks in that game, as he is one of the best man-cover corners in the league. And then they have a great safety in Adrian Amos, who can fly around the field. We saw Eddie Jackson pick us off 3 times in a quarter against the Bears. Amos has that very same ability and coincidentally used to play for the Bears. So it's not going to be easy. It's a big-time matchup next week. We are also in prime time, so we'll see how the Thunderbirds can handle it. Thankfully, we're at home, but let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think we have what it takes to beat the Packers? Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.